Get a job in IT. On this episode of this podcast, I want to talk about getting a job as a cybersecurity individual, like something in the cybersecurity realm. Believe it or not, a lot of your cybersecurity people really aren't, they're not systems administrators either or network administrators. They're just doing cybersecurity. So you really don't necessarily have to know all there is to know about system administration, PC technician position, something like this. A couple of tools to use when you want to learn cybersecurity. Let's talk about it a little bit, right? Cybersecurity. It is the securing of the network, securing of the location or the computers or servers in your location. It's nothing more than two things, really. The first thing is making sure that you have your vulnerabilities taken care of. For instance, stuff like when you log in your Windows server and maybe the local account is administrator. So changing that to X administrator is an example of a vulnerability. And there are several things out there, vulnerability scans you can use that tell you, okay, change this setting in Windows to make it more secure. That's one. The second one is what they call a vulnerability scan. For instance, like you're out of date with your security patches. Maybe you have a Windows update or whatever type of software you have, they need to be updated. And the other thing, or the other part of that, right? Or I guess it's part of it is, it's what they call locking down or changing different parameters in routers. For instance, you might put like a banner on a router, like what's the command? Like banner MOTD, enter, and like you put some information in there, like this is a switch or this is a server, or this is monitored, something like that, to defer people from logging into it. So most people don't know how, they won't remember this stuff, right? There are actually tools out there that will scan your server instance or your environment to assist you and tell you this is what you need to do. So the couple different programs out there. One is called nmap, which scans for ports. The other one is called Splunk, which scans for logs on a server. For instance, it'll scan all of your environments and then generate logs based on that. And the other one is called tenable, which is almost like an IA scan, basically. So those are three examples of good tools to use. Open source, you can usually get them for free or download them. So, hopefully everybody has this is a tip of the iceberg of cybersecurity. So thanks everybody for listening to the podcast and have a great day.